Well, I'm back at the park where it all began. This is where we started in January. I do not have a microphone on this phone, and you should probably be hearing quite a bit of wind noise right now because I tried to pick a spot that has a lot of wind noise. I want to try out what I've been doing with these microphones to see if it's going to do what I wanted it to do or not. So without making you listen to a lot of wind noise, I'm just going to tell you that I'm going to try this microphone in various ways, and the only thing I'm going to do with the volume in editing is to level it all out so it's all about the same loudness. No podcast enhance, no nothing else, to see what we can do to get rid of as much wind noise as possible. So let's start with the first one. Now I have two microphones, and one of them I still have just sort of the regular microphone you'll see here on my shirt. Let me get it up here. I do try to put the mics down over my chest, which is what's been recommended to me by other YouTubers who do audio for videos. You don't want to hold your microphone up here in front of your mouth, and you don't want to try to put it right here below you. If you can help it, put it over your chest where your diaphragm can pick up all the bass from your voice, men and women alike. Now this does not have anything on it. There's no cover on this, and right now I don't have much wind, so I'm going to kind of wait until the wind comes up and I'll record some more. I've got just a tiny bit of wind right now, and my microphone is actually facing the wind, so if it's going to pick it up, it's going to pick it up here. And then, so it's getting just a little stronger. The next thing that we will try, I have, if I can get it out here, I still have the microphone where I have taped this on the cover. Now, I've not taken this off at all. I will replace it at some point, but this is the original way that I had it put on first. So I'm going to exchange my microphones. All right, so now I'm recording with this microphone. It is, let me see where it is. It's on the outside of my shirt here. I've still got just a little bit of wind coming, but I do want to point out with these Kamika mics that I've been using, let's put it up here where it can actually like focus on it. You see that light is, what color is it? That light is blue. That blue light means that it's in normal operating mode, and that's what I have this one set for. If I long hold the on-off button, that light turns green. I'm hoping that the thing will pick it up. The green indicates that I have turned on the AI noise reduction inside the microphone, and it's going to, my camera's wobbling a little bit. I hate that, it's on a table here. But that internal AI will reduce things like the when you're speaking, the hard sounds that you make. It might even cut down a little bit of ambient noise, but it doesn't do a whole lot for wind. So I've got a little wind blowing now with this microphone on, and I don't really expect it to do much because the wind is still sort of blowing directly at the microphone itself, not directly at that piece of fabric. So I have a new plan. I'm going to show this to you now. All right, so this is what I've been wanting to test. Now, I did not do any of this before making this video. This is all a live test in front of everybody. If it works, great. If it doesn't work, well, then I'm back to the drawing board, but at least we've tried it out. So you will notice now I don't have a microphone, and the reason for that is I have put it under my shirt like this. Don't get excited. So I don't know, you can't see it there. So let me pull this camera down a little bit. There we go. So I have a safety pin on my t-shirt, and I have that microphone clipped to the safety pin on my t-shirt. And then I can just button my shirt up. You may hear it buttoning around the microphone. But my hope is that, like with the DJI Mic 2, where I put that mic under my shirt, what I'm hoping is that now I can, and it's pretty windy at the moment, so you can see the flag behind me here. It's pretty windy right now coming across this table, and I'm anxious to see what that audio sounds like. And I'm going to take a walk out across over here to my left, because it was really windy walking to this table. So let's see what that sounds like as I'm walking. All right, I've got a little bit of wind blowing here. It kind of comes and goes. I'm watching this flag. I can feel the wind coming across my shirt at the moment. And there it is. The wind is coming directly at me. Now, I'm not really feeling a lot of it. It seems to be up above me. But I'm just going to kind of walk around a little bit. There it is. This is where I should be hearing a lot of wind noise if this is not working. And if it is working, I'm a genius. I tell you, I'm a genius. All right, let's go back to the studio and see what it sounds like. Well, I have to say that I am a little impressed with the way this turned out today. I have been trying to solve this problem for forever, and this may be the case. Now, the other day, was it yesterday, when I mentioned that I was hiding the microphone under my shirt at the end of the video? I was wearing a t-shirt at that time, and obviously I'm not going to put a safety pin through my skin, so I used clear box tape, the tape that you would seal up boxes with, and just taped it to my chest. Not something I want to do all the time. But in situations like this, I'm always wearing a t-shirt and just putting that little safety pin through there and hooking the thing on the safety pin, just like I'm doing now. It's set up this way. Now, this microphone that I'm using here is the one that does not have the piece of felt on the cover. And the reason I'm using that is because I want to see if movement causes the microphone to crackle a little bit. So you'll know that if you hear that in the video, because I'm not going to re-record it. But so it's still part of the test, I suppose. You know, the wind was not exceptional, but at the beginning of the video, you kind of heard what the wind was going to be like if I had left everything as it was. And I've recorded in places where the wind is a lot worse. So I'm looking forward to taking this out somewhere else, maybe down by the river or other places where the wind is just really, really strong at times, and trying it again. So anyway, you can let me know what you think in the comments. Is this something you would do if you were making videos? And we will see you tomorrow.